Welcome back, Wave Riders. You're cruising with SonicStingray, the only channel where we dive headfirst into the world's most jaw-dropping coastlines, without getting sand in our circuits. Today we're heading to a beach that's not golden, not white, but darker than your browser history at 3 a.m. Welcome to Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach in Iceland, a place where the sand is volcanic, the waves are savage, and the legends? Oh, they're straight up rock solid. Let's dive in. Picture this. You're standing on a beach that looks like it belongs on another planet. The sand beneath your feet? Jet black. The ocean? Cold, angry, and very much not here to make friends. And rising from the sea like ancient guardians are towering basalt sea stacks. Yeah, this place doesn't whisper relaxation. It screams, respect me or regret me. And trust me, this beach has a reputation. Not for sunbathing, not for cocktails, but for being one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. So, naturally, we had to come here. So, why is the sand black? Short answer, volcanoes. Long answer, Iceland is basically Earth's way of saying, what if I made a country, but also kept the lava setting on high? This entire region was shaped by volcanic eruptions. When molten lava hits the cold ocean, it cools rapidly and shatters into tiny fragments. Over time, those fragments get ground down into fine black sand. So yeah, you're literally walking on crushed lava. Talk about a hot destination. That cooled off. Now let's talk about one of the most iconic features of Reynisfjara, the basalt columns. These perfectly shaped hexagonal rock formations look like something out of a fantasy movie. And honestly, they kind of are. When lava cools slowly, it contracts and cracks into geometric shapes, most commonly hexagons. It's basically nature saying, hey, I can do architecture too. And let's be real, these columns look like a giant built them. Which brings us to the legend of Reynisfjara. According to Icelandic legend, those massive sea stacks out in the water, yeah, they're not just rocks, they're trolls. The story goes that two trolls tried to drag a ship to shore under the cover of darkness, but they got a little carried away. And as the sun rose, boom, they turned to stone, frozen forever in the ocean. So next time you're staring at those formations, just remember, you're looking at trolls who seriously mismanaged their time. Moral of the story? Always check the sunrise schedule. All right, time to talk about the real reason this beach is infamous. The waves, or more specifically, sneaker waves. These aren't your average, oops, my toes got wet kind of waves. No. These are the, I was just standing there and suddenly I'm halfway to Antarctica kind. Sneaker waves are unpredictable, powerful, and fast. They can surge up the beach without warning, pulling people into the freezing ocean. And here's the scary part. There's no lifeguard, no second chances. So if you visit Reynisfjara, remember this. Stay far from the water. Never turn your back on the ocean. And if a wave looks suspicious, it probably is. Because here, the ocean doesn't play, it slays. Let's talk about the vibe. Reynisfjara isn't your typical beach day. There are no beach umbrellas, no sunscreen ads, no, apply SPF and relax. Instead, you get freezing winds, mist rolling in from the sea, waves crashing like they've got personal issues. It's dramatic, it's moody. It's basically the emo phase of beaches. And honestly, that's what makes it unforgettable. If this place looks familiar, you're not imagining things. Reynisfjara has been featured in several films and TV shows. Its dark, otherworldly vibe makes it perfect for scenes that need a little doom and drama. It's the kind of place where you expect something epic to happen, like a dragon flying overhead, or me slipping on wet sand and ruining the shot. All right, Stingray Squad, listen up. If you're planning to visit, here's how to stay safe. Keep your distance from the waves. Seriously, this isn't a suggestion, it's a survival strategy. Watch the ocean at all times. If you turn your back, the ocean might take that personally. Wear proper shoes. Black sand plus wet rocks equals nature's slip and slide. Respect warning signs. They're not there for decoration. Because trust me, you don't want to become part of the legend, is what I would like to say. But unfortunately, the beach is currently only accessible from the viewpoint. Please make sure to respect the closures and safety instructions. Places like Reynisfjara remind us just how powerful nature is. This isn't a beach designed for comfort. It's a beach that demands respect. It shows us the raw forces that shape our planet. Volcanoes, oceans, time itself. And in a world where everything feels controlled, Reynisfjara is a reminder that some things still aren't. So, would you visit a beach where the sand is black, the waves are dangerous, and the legends are literally set in stone? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ride the current with SonicStingray. Until next time, stay salty, stay safe, and remember, not all beaches are made for chilling. Some are made for thrilling.